like him anymore.
I don't know what happened.
There's more to unpack here. Nickleback.
I love Nickleback.
In what way?
You didn't know this? Wait, I say that with pride.
No, this is a safe space, but I need you to dive
if
in.
they came to tour in America, I would find the closest concert and I would go.
What's your budget? How much are you willing to spend?
A good penny.
100?
I would max at 200.
200, love. Okay. Listen, I welcome you and your thoughts with open arms.
And you time out? As you should.
Nickleback. Tell me something, girl. Are you tired of this
modern world?
Those words. Hello, everybody.
No.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Radiate Podcast, episode
21.
21.
Wait, the fact that I actually got that number right?
Yeah.
Wow, iconic.
Also, you might notice a difference. If you're watching,
I'm back.
she's back.
And better than ever.
First guest to come back twice. First guest.
What?
And then one to come back twice. So,
Thank you.
cheers to that. I forgot my coffee. Oh, cheers. So we got a good episode for you guys today. We decided to have Jess back on in literally 30 seconds ago. And here we are.
Here we are.
So nervous.
How are
Oh
you?
my God. I feel great.
Good. How do you feel over there?
I feel good. I feel like ever since the first episode that Jess was on, I've learned to let the guests talk more. So you know what? This is your show. I can't talk. Wow, really? This is your show, baby. I'm just gonna sit back and relax. But first, Isa and I got some more of these little tiny drinks. Like I didn't learn my lesson the first time. Is this the same? Did you get the same flavor?
Same flavor that I got last time. So I hope you like, because I actually like it.
Oh wait, so she liked it.
I liked it.
It didn't taste like anything, but it had like a weird aftertaste.
Wait, y'all hear that? Wait.
That sounds so much worse. What sounds like mac and cheese. Okay, ready?
Ooh. Speaking of WAP, real quick before we start, I did hear that. Who was I talking? This is an educational purpose. If the WAP happens to be a DAP, you need to get that checked out. Let's get back to it.
Oh.
I just caught on what you were saying.
I know, and I'm actually concerned for people
That's
out there.
a dry ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, cheers, love.
While y'all do this, should I talk about Harry Styles?
Please.
Yes.
Okay, so the new Harry Styles music video came
I
out.
don't have to get that
Oh,
close.
so
No, it's a good.
for the song Golden. Wow, let's go, ladies. And it is fantastic. He looks wonderful.
She tastes a little bit different than last time, but she still tastes good. Wait, you really don't like that one? Wait, you really don't like it?
What's wrong with your taste buds that you like that?
I got good taste buds, I think. I feel like
It kind of tastes like dirt, right?
It tastes like dirt medicine. This is supposed to give me energy.
Let's unpack.
let's unpack this. I liked it.
90 milligrams of caffeine from coffee fruit?
This house.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm scared. And this is like my 5th cup of coffee today. Am I gonna die?
Please continue.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, that's just pretty much it. And if you haven't watched it, you should do that.
Let's actually
Please.
unpack real quick. So, what was your favorite fit? I know what mine was.
Oh
Me
my
too.
gosh, wait, this is difficult. Because I kind of love when he's like crouched in the water
Oh,
in the little blue shorts. Wow, fantastic. But also the blue hat, the yellow hat.
So cute.
It's so hard to pick, isn't it?
When he was like over the water, he was like, yeah. That was my favorite.
I wonder, like, he's just like so like free spirited. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't really care what anybody thinks, but he's such a good, kind-hearted human being.
Yeah,
such
for
a
sure.
good soul, such an old soul.
One of a kind.
And I feel
Truly.
like there's not a lot of like celebrities like him.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
there's not.
I think a lot of people ask like, why is everything like. Why is he so popular? Like, why is he so big? And I do think a big part of it is because, like, he really is honestly mysterious.
Yeah.
I would say so.
He's an Aquarius.
I agree.
So, I mean, also, like, I don't really keep up with him. I just know that, like, he... No. Like,
no, I'm just kidding. No.
I don't like...
Well,
I
he
don't
doesn't
like
go out
him
much.
Yeah.
It is
I don't
more
really
on
have
us.
him on, like, social media and stuff, but, like, whenever I see him...
Oh, so you don't follow him?
I don't follow any celebrities.
Wow.
I rise above that.
But wait,
Harry isn't a celebrity. He's a king.
he's a friend.
He's a family friend that I'm going to marry one day.
Maybe.
I saw a comment on his YouTube. It was like, you can tell that he's exactly like who he's wanted to be for so long.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
No, literally.
I'm gonna cry.
So let's move on.
Also about Harry, the thing because remember the interview when he was in X Factor and he was like talking about people hating on him in the comments?
He was crying in the red room.
The point is, Grace Ann, name one scandal he's been in. You can't! I'll save you the breath. You can't. I can name any other celebrity. You can give me a scandal.
Liam, you need to quit.
Liam. Liam.
Should have quit a long time ago, buddy. As soon as you shaved that hair, you should have quit.
I
used to think Liam was so hot, and then he shaved
He's a cute
his
guy,
head,
but
and I was like,
as the second I heard, boom, baby strip that down, I said, cut it off. Anyways, Harry.
Let's not drag it.
We still know you're a lover of him. It doesn't matter if you don't follow him. It's fine.
I love him.
I know you do.
But Jess knew him first.
Oh, but I gotta be honest.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard
Inside joke. Anna, if you're listening, you'll get it.
I know.
Yeah. I think my favorite was with those pants.
Oh, wait, how can I forget about the pants?
The pants. No, I feel like you forgot because we hardly got to see them.
This is true.
With the yellow hat?
She's right on
This
that.
is true.
Like, they hardly had any scenes with it. I was
You're
like,
right.
I want to be
was
that
out of
for
this.
Halloween.
Wait.
I want to be that.
Yes.
Also, can we talk about this in shape king?
Oh my god.
He was training for this.
He was in great shape. If you're listening, that's Grace Ann's fingers running across the table. Of this tablecloth that we need to change.
We really need to change this.
Anyways,
They filmed on a boat, but I guess it got cut out. Because there's behind the scenes
who
pictures.
decided to not leave everything
Do you
in?
think? Okay, so what was your take from the like? What was the what was it?
What was the consensus?
What was the thought process? Like, what did he try to like? What are you trying to see?
I wish I could get in there.
But I feel
Oh.
like, do you think a part of it's because like social distancing, not wanting to like be like show that he's like around other people?
Oh,
maybe
Yeah.
it was simply just easier. I
Yeah.
mean, realistically, it is like you're just having to like
Yeah.
check the temperatures or whatever the people who are filming
Working.
it,
You
and
can
then
wear
it's
masks.
just him inside it. Also, I know there were some people like in the music video, but like just like cars going by or like that one elderly man walking by,
Yeah.
and he was like a little wave. Do you think maybe that had a role in how they did things? Just maybe because of social
Yeah,
distancing?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like all of his videos are somewhat connected because like a lot of them deal with like water
Yeah.
and also like the fish. There was like one where it's like where the fish, like the fans.
Stop.
It
You can
seems
call me a
to-
fish
yeah, it
any
seems
day,
to me-
love.
When I was watching Golden, that like he was like running towards something, like he was chasing after us.
Oh, I love that we're included in that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, he's chasing after us.
I
So
love
I
that.
guess what do you think he's gonna film next? I know like Golden was like what was your
No, don't
Top
ask me
three.
that, don't ask
Top
me
three.
that, Don't ask me that.
Top
Okay.
three, we gotta know.
Okay.
remember when it first came out and we hated Treat People with Kindness? Wait, backstory.
I've always loved that
Story
one.
time.
Wait, no.
When we listened to the album for the first time.
Colorado, outside of a drug bar.
Yes. We were
Love
visiting
that.
Jameson and Denver.
Wow.
And we were literally at a drag bar. And as soon as it hit midnight, we were like,
We
I'm
gotta
gonna
go.
walk outside. And we were like, you're not gonna go alone.
I remember this.
We're like, what the
story.
heck? And I was slightly intoxicated as well. And
Over
it was
20,
legal.
you were over
Also, we
21.
couldn't stay because I wasn't 21.
Yeah, like they were gonna kick us out either way once the drag show started. And I was like, that's literally why we're here.
That's
but
not fun.
okay, no fun at all.
It's a little homophobic to me.
Some could say. So yeah,
No, the bar.
we left the bar, and we went into Jameson's car.
And we were jamming out.
We're jamming out,
What an
and
experience.
Jessica was literally like, eyes closed, head thrown back.
I said,
honestly,
no one talked to
she said
me.
nobody talked to her. Nobody make a sound.
No.
And I honestly, I was just vibing in the back seat. I was so drunk. I was like,
We got back to his apartment because we went to like a club after that. Well, we didn't listen to the whole album. We went back to his apartment.
Oh my
I was-
gosh, that's right.
We were laying on the ground.
We were literally like face down on the ground,
Yeah.
just listening. It was a vibe.
I was going through it. But that's okay.
There was like a roller coaster of emotions. I was very drunk. that was the we went from the drag bar to Jameson's car, listened to it for a little bit, and you were like, no, I need to be like at the apartment, like we're not gonna do this now. So we did it. So we went to another place. Mm-hmm. We stayed there for all of 30 minutes. Yeah. I was so like gone. I thought I was dancing. I wasn't. I was just standing there. And then we ended up going back to Jameson's apartment because they were like, we need to take her home. Yeah. It was great. And then that's when we laid face down on the carpet. And honestly, I think I was awake.
Face down. I'm pretty sure. Face down?
Yes.
Face down.
Like, there was a pillow.
Face down.
Face down.
Okay.
Jameson's cat, Bubby, was right next to us.
Aww.
Just chilling, vibing away.
Wow.
All of us were just like, because I feel like, I love Harry, and I'm definitely a fan of Harry, but like this gal right here, this is like the mega fan.
Yeah.
Since day one.
I feel like you're there too.
I'm there because I'm in love. Not as much as this queen over here, but
that's what I'm trying to
say. I've never felt this way about anybody in my heart the way I feel about him, and I don't know why. But it's because he's beautiful, genuine, kind, loving, keep it going,
charismatic.
We have been talking about him. He's golden, and you know what? I just love him.
You know, now that I think about it, I feel like our friend group, everybody likes him
because they have good taste.
I haven't met anyone who doesn't like him.
Honestly. The point is Harry Styles.
Wait, so what are your 3 faves?
We didn't even talk about yours.
On the album.
Can't decide.
On the album?
Yeah.
Well, oh my goodness. Okay, we got. I think. I mean, there's. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with. They're all stuck in my head. But only the famous ones. I'm trying not to pick like a known one because I don't want to be like a. I like Fine Line.
Yes.
Oh,
that's one of mine.
Can I say mine?
Yes.
Sure. It was on too, but go.
Fine Line, Falling, and
Falling.
Interesting.
Falling's actually my favorite.
But I also love Sunflowers.
She. She's my.
I love She.
She.
Which one was Cherry on?
This one.
Okay, I like Cherry too.
She's a good one too.
No, She, Fine Line, and Falling are my favorites.
I'm falling again. I'm falling again. I'm falling.
Can I say mine real quick?
Yes, please.
This is about you.
She. There's a cat here. She. Fine Line. To Be So Lonely, maybe. Because that little guitar thing. Wow.
Thank you for that. I don't know why we didn't think we were going to talk about that, but that was really therapeutic.
Guys, if you haven't seen it, honestly, we'll link it down below. Just go, honestly, it might be in your
no, they don't need us to link it. Harry Styles is the pinnacle. Anyways.
Yes.
The point is, ladies and gentlemen out there and others, what were we going to talk about after that? There was a thing we were going to talk about.
Hot topics? What's going on in the world?
Well, actually, you brought me a hot topic today about Texas being...
Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is from, but I saw an Instagram post by ABC 13 Houston News that apparently in some type of quiz or whatever, Texas was ranked number 2 most hated state in the United States.
And you know what?
And I don't know what number 1 was, but I would probably say California.
Probably Florida.
I would say Florida because everything bad happens in Florida. You type in Florida man and it's like killed all of his. It doesn't. I'm not
There's
gonna
some
get
weird people in Florida. I've
probably
never been
Florida,
there,
but I get why Texas was up there.
You have a lot of family in Florida.
I do.
You've been to Miami quite a lot, right?
I have.
Yeah.
I love Miami. I have been.
I feel like Miami is like kind of like the Austin of Texas. You know,
except like
it's like different.
Everybody there is like tan, beautiful, and like very
rich, money. Like, or seem like they do?
Seem like they do.
Yeah.
Also, one time I was in Florida and I saw a man with a Ford symbol outline on his chest with a Confederate flag painted inside of it. And my dad said, we need to leave.
Was he eating apple pie?
No, but he was like a drunk man walking. He was like, and then one of my friends who was with me, he was like, how drunk was you? It was a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
But Miami.
Yeah, so I don't really know who voted on this. But why do y'all think that is? Because honestly,
I know why.
I feel like Texans, like, It's like they say when you go like overseas and you're asked, where are you from? It's not like, oh, I'm from America. It's like, I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, when I went to Germany, that's what I
Okay,
did.
same. But, you know.
Well, it's like, because, like, Texans are very, like, quote-unquote proud. Like, everything's bigger in Texas. When you come to Texas, you
it's
get
like
that
when we
house.
found out that not every state stands up and has
Which is weird. We should talk about
pledge for their state. I honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the-
Texas
The
one
thing
state.
is-
Wait, that's not the right flag.
Also, there's a lot of misconceptions about Texas because Texas is so big
Yeah.
that there's, like, so many little...
So
but we're
this is the thing.
seen as Republican, aggressive,
Yes.
Trump.
Well, it's like how I said when I went to Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Everyone, when they found out that I was from Texas, just assumed
That's what I'm
that
saying.
my political party was very Republican, conservative, loved Trump.
Yeah. And that's what, there's like little places like Austin and Houston and like little places that make Texas so diverse, but it, from the outside in seems just like Florida. From the outside in, it seems like they're freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And New York, everybody has like their stereotype, but
Yeah.
Texas.
Well, it's
in this
also
climate-
because it's like whenever you do say you're from Texas and like us being from like the central, we're from an area of Texas like we don't really have like an accent. It's like more
Yes.
neutral.
Do we though?
Well, I know some people got accents, but yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone assumes that we're gonna sound like East Texas.
Yes.
And that's what people don't realize. I mean, they see how big
Yes.
Texas is, but they don't really understand
Yeah.
how big Texas is.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes 10 hours for us to
Yeah.
get from Huntsville to Lubbock.
Yeah. I have family in
So-
Chicago, and they're like, "How are you doing down?" Like me being someone in the community, how are you doing down there? I'm like, it's actually perfectly fine. Like it just seems like Texas has a reputation, and
You got a bad reputation.
they take the
Long way.
What is y'all's thoughts on Shawn Mendes?
Okay, we can't go from Harry to Sean.
I know it's a big downgrade.
It's just,
Actually, I
love
asked
Shawn.
Issa this the other day.
Oh.
We were watching the Wonder video, and I was like, "Do you think
Oh, no.
that Shawn was kind of pulling on some of like Harry's?" Because even like
Aesthetic.
everybody is allowed to have tattoos. Don't get me
Of
wrong.
course.
But even like his white beater or beefer, what is it called? Beater?
oh, I see what
You
you're
know what I
saying
mean? Like it
now.
was kind of giving me like a hairy
and the hair.
aesthetic, and like that's his like natural hair, like
Yeah.
it's growing. That everyone has like he's allowed to
He's
do
allowed
that.
to do that.
And
without
but
judgment.
obviously people are going to be like interesting.
Yes.
But I will say this. I think so many artists can thank Harry for kind of paving the way of like
sure.
obviously like I'm not saying
blueprint.
Metrosexuality.
I'm not saying that
confidence.
like he's the only artist to like do that.
No.
But to like successfully and like to not give a
And in
frick
pop
about what people
culture.
say about him. Exactly.
Yeah.
And for it to be so like taken well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he's really
Yeah.
like making it the blueprint, like you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
artists can be like, hey, I want to do that too.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Because you've made it easier for
Yeah.
me to do so.
Yeah. See, for that, like, I don't want to say Shawn. That was called shade. Shawn Mendes. It's not fair to be like, oh, he's like copying because like everyone's copying from someone else.
Yeah.
I just feel like Harry brought it to this generation.
Yeah.
Because like people could
Exactly.
say Harry's copying like Mick Jagger.
Yeah, Mick Jagger,
Which, like,
Prince, like that
Maybe,
vibe.
but it's just like
They have similar vibes.
you make music of what you listen to. If that
For
makes
sure.
sense.
You too.
So.
Yeah. He
I'm here for it though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that bop that he released, Wonder, that's a bop.
yeah.
What's the lyrics?
Wonder what it's like to be loved by boom, boom. Let's stop
The
singing.
train?
Let me just get this.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just get this off my chest. I used to be a huge Shawn Mendes stan.
What we all.
So much
The
so
fact he's
that
a
I would
stan
get
triggers me.
very what's the word?
Defensive,
What's the word?
protective.
Yeah,
Possessive?
possessive over him.
Oh.
Yes, there's
There
a
was a
story.
period of time, okay, and then I don't know what happened, but I kind of treated him like how people would treat Nickleback. And I love Nickelback. I don't know what's people's problem with
You
Nickelback.
switched on him, love. You said
I did.
F you
I
Shawn
went
Mendes,
from
Nickelback's
loving
my
him to being like embarrassed that I even like him, and I didn't like him anymore. I don't know what happened.
There's more to unpack
I
here.
don't know what
Nickelback.
happened. I love Nickelback.
In what way?
You didn't know this?
Wait, I say that with pride.
No, this is a safe space, but I need you to
If
dive
they
in.
came to tour in America, I would find the closest concert and I would go.
What's your budget? How much are you willing to spend?
a good penny?
100?
I would max at 200.
200, love. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I welcome you and your thoughts with open arms.
And you time out?
As you should.
Nickleback.
I love Nickleback.
No, I respect. Listen, there's people I'm embarrassed.
Shawn Mendes, if you're listening, if you're watching, I know you're not, but God if you are, I am sorry for the way I treated you. And in the words of Emma Haynes, I would go lesbian for you, Shawn Mendes. And that's all you need to know.
I mean,
that's all you need to know. If you're listening and you're curious and confused by that statement, just take it with a grain of salt.
I have a question. I have a question.
Okay.
Y'all always ask me, what's your 1%, what's your whatever. Who would y'all go lesbian for?
Blake Lively. Miley Cyrus.
Okay, valid.
Carrie Underwood.
Oh my
I
god.
think I have a thing for blondes. And good legs.
Wait, remember what she said?
What are you talking
I like my.
I was thinking about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Wait,
what about
I was
you?
thinking about this the other day, and I had like one. Well, no, there was.
Also, I
Those are great.
understand why Vincent loves Zendaya. Because also Zendaya too.
Zendaya.
Sorry, I'm still
I'm in love with
recovering
her.
from.
I'm sorry. I have that. I love it when you call me señorita.
So, okay, Blake Lively, Carrie Underwood. Wow, you do have a type. You.
Did you say Megan Fox?
Oh my god, Megan Fox. This is not about me.
I can't get past the thumbs. I'm sorry.
The what?
The thumbs.
You gotta go like Megan Fox and you're looking at her thumb.
She has to check her thumbs.
Don't remind me, please. I know what you're talking about.
She is the game.
Yeah.
The toe thumbs.
Okay, wait. You have to cut that. That's gonna offend people.
Megan Fox. No. You have a girl like Megan Fox.
You know what? That's on me. That's on me. You're right.
No.
But no,
Your
to be
opinion.
fair, she was treated awful in the industry.
This is true.
So I take it back. What?
I just asked you would go lesbian for love. Wait, did she really?
Wait.
Yes.
In Transformers.
What?
Yes.
Heard that. That's why she didn't come back.
No, she's had there's a history.
Why is it? Because of why? Because she's what she looks like?
Yeah, like they tried to like sexualize her at the age of like 15, 16.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That is
No.
disgusting.
It is very disgusting.
Like now she's a grown woman. I feel like I can be like, wow, she's
Oh my
beautiful.
god,
But
Megan Fox, you're so hot. I don't care about your thumbs.
Megan Fox,
Come as
please,
you are.
if you ever
In the
come-
words of that one Christian song, come as you are. That's a banger.
if you ever come
My
in
mind all over
the
the
100-foot radius of me, I would probably.
All bets are off. You're hot.
Anyways,
I'm not. Moving forward.
you are hot. Don't effing say that.
We're
Megan
not gonna
Fox
do this in the
hot?
podcast.
Megan Fox is not hot. Megan Fox is the
I
level
will
above
say
that.
my grad photos. Shout out to Jade. If y'all haven't seen them, go
check
look
it
at my
out.
Instagram. Give it a like.
This is
I love the
taken-
love.
Please go look. She looks freaking amazing.
You should pop some.
I'm gonna pop my favorite one, please. Bam! My favorite. Bam! Kristen, put your favorite in there.
My favorite. Bam.
Oh my god. And then the rest you'll have to go see on their Instagram. Give it a like. Wow. Ladies.
Sorry, I brought Megan Fox.
Ladies. Ladies.
Wait. So who?
Oh,
Megan
I don't-
Fox.
okay.
Oh.
So this is the line here, right?
Okay.
I don't know if I want to be her or if
Valid.
Dakota Johnson. I love her aesthetic.
Oh, wait.
The green.
Guys, I
whatever
love
that's called.
this. Dakota,
Anastasia.
Don't do that.
Dakota Johnson, yes. Dakota Johnson, we're talking about 50 Shades. Is that? This is great. Wow.
I don't know.
I forget.
I respect that.
I think
though.
I want to be her though. I like her style.
That's how I
She
feel
does have a
about.
good
I want
style.
to be that one girl from Kissing Booth. She's cool as hell.
Who's that?
Oh, what's
The
her
main
name?
actress.
Joey King.
Yes, she's really. Yeah, her name. I love that name.
Joey King?
That is
Yeah,
such a cool
she's a
name.
She's a great actress.
She is amazing.
She's been acting since she was like 5 or something.
She's amazing.
What was that movie she did with Selena?
Oh, Princess something, no, something.
No.
Princess and the Frog.
No, but that's gonna be. Wow. It's always fun to talk. That was a good one. Honestly, I respect. If y'all were to go lesbian, those would be the girls. Great choices, ladies. Moving on.
Vincent, you have nothing to worry about. Moving on.
It's so funny though that like the types of boy, like for me, my guy types, quote unquote, and then my girl types completely different. Not that they should be the same, but what?
I just named all white women. I hate
I
white
think
men.
we have the
So
same
did I.
type. Wait,
This is embarrassing. Shakira.
add some culture in there, a little bit of spice.
This is so embarrassing. A Hispanic woman. I'm so sorry.
You said Shakira. No, it's
Fine.
Wait, let me have one.
If you really thought about it, Beyonce,
how did we forget Beyonce?
well, Beyonce's like untouchable. It's like we have no chance. So like, why do we even think that?
Jay-Z did, so look at him.
You're so right on that, Christian.
Honestly, Beyonce, what is it about Jay-Z?
Especially after you cheated, love. Anyway.
Exactly. That's especially why. You know what? They have a child. I understand.
They have many children.
I don't understand, but
we don't know.
We don't know.
Haven't been in that experience.
Moving forward, guys, should we jump into it?
Let's jump into it.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, but before we jump in to the talk about, actually, we're gonna be talking about Airbnb horror stories, okay? And we figured that out thanks to Grace Ann about 10 seconds before we started the podcast. But before we start into that, if you're a true listener, you saw last time about my half a gallon thing. So we got more stickers, like I told you. I'm not a liar. Not a liar. Anyways, so
she's a truther.
I was gonna say that, and I was like, "Is that funny?" But it was funny. Thank you. So no, it was funny. So we got the Black Lives Matter one. Did you see this one?
I did.
And then we have Obama, a picture of him when he was a very young boy, and his shirt says "The American Dream." I thought that was so cool.
What?
So cool. And then Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Queer Lives Matter. So we got a lot more. And y'all can have whatever ones you want because I got a 50-pack for like $5.
And they're great quality.
Great quality. I just really wanted like a BLM one, and then like 50 popped up, so I was like, we can share. Anyways, really wanted to tell about that, but let's hop in. Let's hop
to the plane at LAX. But this story, we're going to take you back in time. Pre-COVID, 1 week before the shutdown of Texas.
Very true, love.
Dun, dun, dun.
Very true. This is one of my favorite stories.
Some could say that the Airbnb was the lead up to the horror story.
So, ladies,
honestly, would not be surprised.
Honestly, and it all started with. Let's get into it. So, we went on a trip to Nashville for spring break last year. Us and two of our other friends. Grace Ann. Let me just say something about Grace Ann real quick. She is the travel booking planner of our friend group, and it's like I literally put all my trust in you. I'm like, Grace, I don't know what we're doing if you need my help, I'm here.
And because of this Airbnb, I thought I lost it all. I thought I lost all the trust.
She thought she lost credit. No. You did.
I'm just kidding.
No, you didn't lose credit. This could happen to anybody. So,
guys, we got catfished.
We got catfished hard. So, was this our first Airbnb or was this our...
This was our second. Because
first one was great.
The first one was great. So what we did was we kind of talked about this before, like way in the first few episodes of the podcast. We road tripped to Knoxville, Tennessee, where we went to the Smoky Mountains for a couple days. That first Airbnb was great, and then after that, we drove back across Tennessee. Made a pit stop in Nashville, stayed there for like half a day.
We saw little Dolly Parton.
Went to the Country Music Hall of Fame. It was great. Ate some great hot chicken.
Oh my god.
That was wonderful food.
This was freaking good.
And then we kept on going and we went to Memphis. Which a very historical city.
Yeah.
Definitely, if I could go back in time, I would probably want to spend more time in Nashville, just because I feel like I didn't really it was a whole experience. I feel like Memphis. Let's really dig into this, guys. We show up to our second Airbnb in Memphis. Okay, it was one of those like apartment style Airbnb rentals where it's like the entire building is like rented out through like
different companies,
rental companies, basically. So like Airbnb, there's so many others. But basically, I feel like everybody in that building, like it was like a rental type apartment. Okay, we show up. Okay,
from the outside though, real quick, what were your thoughts before we because I know my thoughts, but from the outside.
Honestly, I can't remember. I just remember walking in and it smelled like smoke.
I think it also didn't help that wasn't it raining?
Yeah, it was raining and we parked really far.
Also, it was downtown Memphis, and it was not a good area.
Yeah. And I wasn't aware of how dangerous Memphis is.
Me neither.
That's something that I didn't really know.
I don't think I never said.
Which that's on me. That's on me.
It's not on you, Mom. It's not on you.
Let's just preference this with, we were all super safe. Nothing bad happened to us. It was just this Airbnb.
Could have.
Also, to put you kind of in this mental space that we're in. It was during Peter's season of The Bachelor, so
we were stressed.
we were stressing out.
That made it way worse, love.
So we check in. It's like a whole experience. Honestly, the lobby was cute, okay? And then we get to the elevator, and I'm like,
I don't know how I got in that elevator. It smelled like my Cuban grandmother's sister, who, like, the family. Like, I felt like I was in Miami with, like, smoke and money. It literally felt like that. And then, like, the door opened. It was like there's duct tape, like, on the little handle. It was like,
we get to the door of the apartment, and it's hard to, like, get in. Like, for a hot second, remember, we couldn't get in. It was like we had to, like, rattle it. And I was like, this is not good. And then when we finally open it, you can kind of tell that, like, the doorknob was honestly not that good. Like, I feel like someone could have easily, like, broken in. Okay.
There was spray paint painted in the corner.
Yes.
Because it was crusted.
Guys, y'all take over. So we're in your mind.
It's all a blur to me.
All I remember.
You know what I do remember?
What?
That when you checked in, she gave us towels, which was very strange to me.
Yeah.
I was like,
The way she
was like, how many?
I was like,
Chrissy was like 5. She was like,
it was weird.
She was very sweet.
no, yes.
Yeah,
It's not about her. She was very sweet. So we get up there, you know, we're like, okay, a little nervous. I feel anger heat coming from Jess because she's like sitting there and she's like, and then I can feel Grace Ann, like, I was like, wait,
tense.
let's talk about this. Like, it's okay.
I was an anxious bundle of nerves. Like, I felt, first of all, I felt very guilty. I felt very bad.
Well, you shouldn't
because I know, but I thought you were so angry at me.
I was angry, but not at you.
There were so many things that were, so obviously we see everything and we're like, guys, I don't know who's gonna sleep where, because there were only 2 beds and then there was a couch, and the couch was covered with the blanket. Like, we can't take the blanket off. When we take the blanket off, the couch isn't even there. Honestly, I think I have a picture. I'm gonna show it right here. Please.
So basically, I feel like you don't even see couches like this on the side of a curb. Okay.
No.
Literally, the leather. It looked like someone had eaten the leather off.
Which you probably did.
And then you pull out. There was like a bed in the couch. We pull it out. It was more comfortable to sleep on the floor.
I think
than
jails
on
have better
springs.
beds.
Like, you literally, if you were to sleep on that bed, it would be nothing but springs poking you in the back, okay? So here's what we do. We're like, nobody is sleeping alone.
No one.
We take the 2 queen mattresses from the 2 beds and we put them together in the living room. But what did we find, guys, when we lift off one of the mattresses?
It was burnt.
There was a huge hole under the mattress.
About a foot by a foot.
Huh?
Yeah,
it doesn't
it was burned.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was a hole. It literally, I was honestly terrified.
It was huge.
If I were to stick my hand in it, what I would find.
So we all were like, everybody, let's go. We got the beds, we put it on the floor. We did sleep one night together.
Because we were on like I said, that night, Peter, The Bachelor was airing. This was the night before the finale.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Emotions were high.
Emotions were very high.
Yeah. So we sleep that night there. You know, we sleep that night, and
Did we sleep? Because I did not sleep at all.
Someone in the group had to eat some beans that day or something, because all you
Chipotle.
Oh, we did have Chipotle.
Wait, but did y'all sleep? Because I didn't at all.
I felt safe with you guys.
I was sleeping in the crack.
The city lights outside were very, very bright.
So
it was kind of noisy. I think it was just, okay, you know what, someone in the group, it was me.
Yeah, it was Grace Ann. Grace Ann, you keep farting. I'm so sorry who was sleeping next to her, because y'all got a bunch of farts. The point is,
Gemini.
I know, Gemini. Gemini, I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't get pink eye or something, because the point is, I wake up, we have to pee. The point is, the toilet wasn't working. We had to pee in the bathtub. I had to squat.
Oh my god.
And pee, remember? I've never done that before. And then Mr. Farty McFartpants over here, she had to poop too. So she says, I'm pooping. So she wakes up in the middle of the night, goes poop, leaves the poop.
Because it wouldn't flush.
Huh?
It wouldn't flush.
The problem didn't start at night. It was when we got there.
It was starting during the day.
No, we all knew the toilet didn't work.
Poop. That's how we figured it out. It wouldn't flush. Okay.
So we wake up and the poop is still there, stirring up a storm in there, brewing, flies getting ready.
No, the reason why y'all were upset was because I did it twice. I did it twice.
Because we had to go and we couldn't.
Mm-hmm. We couldn't pee in there. I'm not gonna pee with this.
Where am I gonna poop?
Well, okay, I think we were upset because we were jealous. We had to use the bathroom. Okay?
Oh, we all had to poop, love. In the morning, we all had to poop.
my
So Grace Ann not only poops one time in a toilet, acting like it's a porta potty, she poops 2 times.
I pooped on top of the other poop.
And
This is disgusting.
you pooped twice,
I
love.
did. I had to.
It's fine. So she poops. I'm like, I'm not staying another freaking second because we know this poop is not going to get cleaned. I'm not staying in the house with
I
your
often
poop
think about
ruined.
that poop. Is it still there?
I hope it is.
is.
The point is, this lady lied because she had the most beautiful pictures on her freaking Airbnb thing. The toilet, obviously, we would hope would work. It didn't work. So we literally
half the electrical outlets didn't work.
Oh my god, yeah.
Honestly, surprised the TV even worked. The
Nothing
shower
worked.
barely worked. Honestly, everything barely worked. And so when I was looking at Airbnbs, like when I say I look at Airbnbs, I calculate in my head, like, okay, distance from where we are. It was downtown Memphis. It was great location, right next to a beautiful park.
Yeah.
Next to great restaurants. It was a great price. I think each of us paid like $30,
There's a reason,
$20. That is the reason, okay? It was very cheap. It was very cheap. Looking back on what I know now, I think the biggest red flag was the fact that there was one review. Like, it wasn't something that was like, you could tell it was like maybe like newly
She probably
listed.
deleted them.
But the thing is, like, the review wasn't like awful. It was like subpar, you know?
Interesting.
And so when we get there, I'm comparing these photos to what we see in real life, and I'm like, this doesn't add up. This doesn't add
It's
up at all.
literally like expecting full circle, but Harry Styles and Shawn Mendes. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's literally. I'm not even. That was Harry Styles and
Expecting
freaking
a Harry and you
Timothy.
get Sean.
Chili Booth.
Charlie Booth. The point is,
tell them what we did.
So
Shout out to your mother.
I call my mother. I'm
Iconic.
like, Mom, I'm stuck in Memphis, Mom. We gotta know what to go. And she goes, tell everybody to send like $10, $20 and I'll figure it out. We literally slept. We went from that to Elvis Presley's like hotel, which was very nice.
It was amazing.
Thank you, Mom.
Wow.
Shout out.
It
Yes,
was
thank you.
beautiful.
So
And
thankful. You saved us, truly, an American hero.
so it was. I mean, it was humbling. It was humbling, and we now know not to do it again. And we got to sleep very nicely in the next place. It was nice.
Looking back on it all, would I poop again? Yes.
and that's
It's what
fine.
you should.
Looking
This
back,
is the thing. This is the thing. You can't feed me Chipotle and not expect that to happen.
love, but we all had Chipotle.
Okay, but when I say this is the type of poop that you can't keep in,
It was like this.
I've been doing this like,
It was like.
hello.
The point is,
Hello,
I
love.
respect you for it. I respect
You
you.
know what?
for
We're
it.
getting gross, okay? Girls poop too.
Yeah, girls can talk
my
about
gosh.
poop.
Jeez. And the fact that I poop often is healthy.
It is.
I'm so sorry. I felt
So-
so bad.
No.
I felt so bad.
No.
But yeah, we went from that to Elvis Presley's hotel. Okay, so be in that mindset. Okay, this is also the thing. I had reached out to the woman multiple times. She was not replying. I'm like,
No.
is she dead? Because honestly, she might as well be.
Oh.
Okay.
She's dead to us, love,
dead
but
to us.
hopefully she's still alive. We don't wish that.
Honestly, who knows if she was even real?
Oh
You
my
know,
gosh,
like what if it was like a fake
true.
picture? I don't know. And so I even like emailed Airbnb once we had gotten back to Texas from our trip, and I never heard back from them. And I feel like a big part of it, honestly, is because that's literally COVID hit and like everything. It was like we literally got back to Texas, and within a matter of like 2 days, everything shut down.
Yeah.
When we were, I think, heading there or maybe coming back, you had read that there were 6 cases in California. Like, I think heading there, and we're like, oh, it's not a big deal. And then I remember Morgan, one of my best friends, texted me, like, her school was canceled. I was like, what is happening? Like,
No, we were on the way back from Tennessee, and
Yeah.
me and Ashlyn were talking about it.
Yeah.
And I remember I was driving. I mean, like I
She
did the entire
drove
trip.
the whole time.
And Ashlyn was in the passenger seat, and we were talking about it. And I was like, "Yeah, so like, what do you think?" And she was like, "Honestly, like, I don't know, like, no. Hopefully, like, it gets better, whatever." And then like 2 days later, all of a sudden, the entire state's like shut down.
8 months later, we're
not
still here.
returning back to school. Sports are canceled. Like when you think about it, guys, honestly. It's like we were in a movie, and like we're still living it, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is the quote unquote new normal. As much as it sucks, it's like
It's crazy.
it is crazy.
It's kind of like we're all doing it together. So it's kind of like it's kind of like nice to see like the whole world like try to we're all going through the same thing type of thing.
I read something. Is Italy's cases going back up?
I think so.
Are they?
Yeah. I think I read it somewhere. See, I didn't like actually like
go into it.
Yeah, but apparently their cases are like surging again.
I don't know.
The thing is, things. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even say like a vaccine because it's like especially in America, everything is so focused right now on politics, and I think that's such a big reason why everyone is just like not caring as much anymore because like it's not in the news, and that's why people like they're not seeing it, so they're like, oh, it's fine, everything's fine. Especially like people in smaller towns, they think it doesn't affect them because people around them don't have it. When in reality is people still have it. I don't know. It's just like.
Yeah, it's definitely that like we're not seeing it as much all the time on the news, and that like news that shows like how important media is. Like if they don't want us to talk about it, it's not going to be shown.
Exactly.
It's not going to be shown. Like think about if they were just still talking about COVID. It's just like it's so crazy how everything's run by the media. It's insane. Like whatever narrative anybody wants, it's just crazy. Because people like don't form their own opinions on certain things, and then they watch. It's just.
And I think it wasn't really until like the past few years that people are finally understanding how much power the media holds, and how much like really the narration that they want to be told, how that makes people think for weeks and weeks and weeks to come, on literally anything.
Any sports, fashion, literally anything. You watch Fashion Police and they don't like something, you like start to think like so, rest in peace, Jen Rips. But you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, Fashion Police is like not Fashion Police. The media is very, very indulged in our culture. And I think we're learning, like you said, to form our own opinions. And that's on Vote, November 3rd. Let's move on. Also, AOC. I salute you.
American hero. I was subscribed to your Twitch.
Oh my god, did y'all watch?
I watched some of it.
She's iconic.
She's a queen.
I love her. Oh, wait. Her.
Oh, definitely.
Duh.
She's...
How did I forget that?
AOC, she does have a boyfriend, but it doesn't matter. Anyways,
what's another?
Back to Airbnb traveling situations. I have actually another personal one.
Oh my god.
If y'all want to hear.
Yes.
So, are we good on time? I think we are. So my family and I, we travel a lot. Like we used to travel all the time, but you know we have 5-year-olds, so it's a little hard. But we travel all the time, and I think we were driving to Florida this situation, and my dad does a lot of like the booking, and this time he had like points from his job to do like this hotel. The point is, I felt as if I was in the middle of a drug war, and you know my mom. She's not gonna deal with this, but she did, surprisingly. So it's so late, like we had no other options. We were kind of, we gotta stay here. So we pull in, we pull up, and I'm like, oh my Jesus. There were like bars on the windows. There was like a little argument in the corner. I was like, there was so much that went wrong.
You're really setting the scene here.
I literally couldn't sleep.
Dim lighting? Was there like a flickering bar light
basically
somewhere?
There was like people
Neon?
Sitting a couple doors down from our
it's
hotel.
It's like open, close.
Yes. So we walked in. My dad was like, we're safe. I'm like, okay. So I think we took turns sleeping. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I didn't sleep. The window, I was like, one little push and this window's going down. And we never stay at bad hotels. That was rough. But we survived it. Here I am.
Back and better than ever. It made you
scary.
who you are today.
It was really scary.
How old were you?
Like 19. I was like 20, honestly. No, I think it was like 20. It was scary though.
I'm sure.
I'm happy that you're okay. I'm happy that you're okay.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of your father, it was his birthday this past weekend.
It was.
And Vincent and I got to help celebrate it.
I know.
Mr. Quadro, we love you so much.
Yes,
so happy that I could bring Vincent along and y'all could catch up and the best friends that y'all are.
My dad loves Vincent. But yeah, it was his birthday, and we actually were gonna have him on the podcast, and then things got a little crazy. Too many family members came over.
He'll be on.
Yeah, he'll be
soon
on.
Enough. One day. Stay tuned.
Yeah. But yeah, happy birthday, Dad. You're the best. Don't get me emotional. Anyways, do you have any other Airbnb horror stories?
I think honestly that was like my only one. I would say up until then, like I had always been pretty good at picking them. You know, either they were like, oh my gosh, this is better than the pictures, or okay, this is what I thought it was going to be. If there's anything that I've learned, I think I need to see at least 5 to 6 reviews.
Oh, at least.
Good reviews.
Yeah.
Sometimes the cheaper the price is not good. And I
Very
feel like
true.
I knew this, but at the same time, like, I think when it came to, like, our road trip, I just didn't want to break anybody's, like, budget.
Bank. Yeah,
you
we
know?
have 5 girls, and you have to match everybody's
And
financial
so
situation.
I was just like, the less money we spend on, like, Airbnb stuff, the more that we can spend on other things. So I learned a lot. I grew a lot. I am so sorry. I pooped not once but twice.
Yeah, that I can take an apology.
Guys, when I say I felt so bad having to witness them pee in the bathtub, it was an experience.
And we sound a little bratty because
I don't think we sound bratty.
Peeing in a bathroom is not that bad,
I think the fact is,
and I could see your head while you were
we've been lied
peeing.
to.
We could see each other's face.
I think I should reiterate the fact that this building, it wasn't like a hotel where it had like guest bathrooms on the same floor or in the like.
Yes.
I don't even think it had. Did it have guest? I think maybe it had bathrooms in the lobby, but I'm not 100% sure.
I honestly don't even
I don't
think so.
think it did. And also the thing is, I wouldn't want anyone to go to the bathroom by themselves in that place because honestly, it was a little scary. So I did what I did.
We did that together.
I did what I did, okay? I felt like it was kind of like the bridesmaid moment. Do you want me to poop in the sink?
Oh,
Great
no,
movie.
no. I'm glad you pooped in the toilet.
Speaking of movies,
Oh, no.
you don't want to talk about it? What are we doing tonight, ladies,
I
after
thought we were going
this?
to talk about graduation.
Oh.
You said in graduation.
You know, speaking of COVID
Speaking of trip,
and trips and things getting ruined, we've had to make an adjustment to our graduation trip because today, of all days, okay, we hear from our lovely new president of Sam Houston. Honestly, love her, okay?
We love Sam.
And I understand, like, they did what they did because they want to be able to accommodate as many people as possible,
Yeah.
make people happy. I will say from what I've seen on social media, a lot of people are not happy
Why?
about it because they moved it back.
Okay.
People, and it's like the fact is, like, not everybody can get to Houston. Okay, so here's what's going on.
That is true.
Originally, our graduation was going to be what, the 10th, 11th, 12th, 11th, 12th, 13th. I don't know. It was like that weekend, okay? Well, now they moved it back to my birthday, December 19th, which is when we were supposed to be in San Francisco for our graduation trip. It was going to be me, Isa, Jess, and then most likely Kenneth, Isa's brother.
Or Morgan.
TBD. So we had already booked the flights. We had already paid for a couple nights at a hotel in San Fran, or SF, I should say. They don't like it when you say San Fran.
I like San Fran.
it just rolls off the tongue.
It does, but you know what? We need to be local.
San
ladies.
Fran.
True.
We got an email today, 6 weeks before graduation. 6 weeks. Don't worry, I understand, but 6 weeks. That graduation is now going to be moved back a week. All three ceremonies are going to be held on the same day, December 19th, at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, which is where the Texans play. To be able to accommodate more people, social distancing, each grad gets 6 tickets. So it's the grad and then 6 other people.
I got a big family, love. 6 ain't enough.
So it's a lot because
get it.
like we had already booked the plane and part of the hotel. The good thing is I already got a full refund on that hotel that we had done. The whole plane ticket situation is going to be kind of interesting. We're going to try to move the trip most likely before graduation.
Yeah.
And we're going to make it a little shorter because originally we were going to be in San Francisco for a week. And now we're thinking maybe like 4 or 5 days. And I told him, I was like, on the bright side, like, that's still long enough in one city. And realistically, we're going to be saving, like, 2 nights or whatever on a hotel.
Yeah.
So, like, it came down to the fact that, like, we're going to have to pay, like, they waived, due to COVID, they waived, like, changing fees for airplane tickets if you want to move dates. But you have to pay the difference in the price.
Yeah.
So, like,
We're going to be spending a little bit more.
we're going to be spending a little more. But we're going to wait and see, like, maybe if we look on a different day when, like, flight. So, fun fact, if you didn't know this, it's typically smartest, or in our history when booking flights, Wednesdays are typically a really relevantly good day to look at flight tickets and buy flights. Those are typically when, like, flights are pretty nice, you know, within prices. So, we're going to look on Wednesday. Yeah. And although literally everything that I didn't want to happen happened, I'm still thankful that we do get to walk. We'll figure out San Francisco. It's fine. No, At the end of the day, I know my parents are your parents are super happy. My parents are super happy that we get to have
a graduation. Like, I'd be so sad if we didn't, honestly. Because, like, what the heck? We've been here for so long. Let me walk. Well, thank you for all that.
Topic, okay? Got way off topic. What I'm trying to say, so sorry if I sound like a brat, okay?
Well, I don't even know what we're talking about.
We're talking about graduation. Okay, graduation. In San Francisco. We're going to figure it out. We always do. We'll be fine. But guys, if there's anything that you can take away from this episode,
Harry Styles is a king.
Harry Styles is a king.
He's the blueprint.
Honestly, he's a king, he's a queen, he's anything he freaking wants to be.
Let's be real here.
If he wants to be an astronaut, honestly, he probably is already. We love him, we adore him, and also be careful with the hotels and Airbnbs you choose, because sometimes, like I said, the cheapest isn't always the best. Sometimes you should pay that extra $50-$60 to make sure you're not going to die at
Especially if you're a group of girls. Group of girls have to be, sadly, more careful. I saw this TikTok of this boy on a run or something, and some girl commented what it would be like to be a man. There's many things that men get to do that we don't, but it's fine. Just if you're girls, you gotta be a little more
episode.
You gotta be a little more cautious. Also, love you guys. We're gonna go watch a movie, and it's gonna be great. So, is there any last words?
Vote, if you haven't.
Vote early. Go. Just do it.
Okay, love you guys. Thank you for watching.
And stay
radiant.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I gotta pee. I've had to pee this whole time. I have to pee so bad.
You're so golden.